Hey everybody, and welcome to my N5 series in the SP404 Mark II, where I cover a topic in about 5 minutes. This is session 30.14, and today I want to talk about taking a one-bar loop and just chopping it up and making it into something a little bit different. So I just recorded something off of the force. I've turned gate off and loop on, just so I can have and show you. I got a good loop here. It's just one bar, so nothing like super fancy. And all we're going to do is come in and we'll go chop this up. And you can see it's got 8. We could come in and do 16. It just depends what you're looking for. I think just for the purposes of this video, I'll just do 8. But let's go assign to pad. I'm going to go to bank C. We'll just overwrite whatever's there. Chop it up. Now, if I want to, this is recorded in at 128 BPM. If I want to play it slower, I'm going to have to pitch it down or be okay with the gaps. But we're just going to record in. And I'm going to start with one bar. Actually, no, we want the pattern record. We're going to go to pattern record. We'll just pick this. 90 BPM seems a little slow, but maybe for the purposes of what I'm looking to show you, it's fine. Do one bar just to start. So, assuming I put these on the right spot, you can kind of hear that gap because it's just not playing the loop at the same speed. So one thing you can do is we can go pattern edit. You know, you might want to change the BPM up. If we put it to 128, it should line up now. Now it sounds the same. That was like a little bit of maybe one of the notes is a tiny bit off, but making that like sound a little bit weird or different. But we can now take that, like we know that it works. So we might want to then come in and record a different version of that pattern where we're now instead going to go like a different order. So I did not mean to hit 2 notes at the same time here. So let's go into erase mode. We'll get rid of this, one of these. Now we can record back over. It's going to start sounding janky, isn't it? Because I'm hitting too many notes at the same time. Anyway, I mean, the idea here is, you know, you can play things in a different order than what it was recorded in. I find sometimes, you know, we got this line. You could play that, or you could mix it in. If you kind of keep in the same spot, you're going to tend to have your hats and kicks and other things coming in. So, and going backwards sometimes will work. Doing like a 3 back and forth is a good way to just kind of keep, you'll get like this double up on whatever's in the middle, but you can get some of these kind of sounds where in this case, you know, because we've got a kick here, we've got the snare here, then you've got the hat here. You can kind of do like that house beat. And you're just changing it up. So it just depends on kind of how you want to do this, but I would say, you know, take your chops, play around with them, change the order of things. Sometimes it's good to go backwards. Sometimes it's good to go forwards. Sometimes you can swap out, you know, instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4, you go 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2. And just kind of change that rhythm a little bit. Don't forget, you can also swing things. So you can use that for a way to get a different feel. I would also say if you want to play slower, I mentioned this before, but like, you know, the old school style of editing, you're going to come in and you're going to go to pitch and speed. Actually, before we do this, we are going to make a mute group B. get all this together. So we just edit them together. And if you want to play it slower but and not have any of those audible gaps, come into pitch and speed, hold copy down, pitch it down however much you want. You get kind of a more, sometimes a funkier sound, darker. And this can be just a fun way to change up your audio, get a different sound. Sometimes it's good for, going into a drop or something where all of a sudden it's going to sound a little different. And you can still play it at the same speed. And just mix it up. So, say guys, just take whether it's a full sound or drums or anything else, don't be afraid to just chop it up and then not use a lot of the sound. There can be all kinds of weird oddities and just how the samples start, where they end, how you play them, pitch them up, pitch them down, change the volume, do all kinds of fun stuff with them and just tear these things apart. A lot of the old school mentality has been to just use what you got and keep moving forward. So anyway, guys, hope that helps you out. Keep making music and peace.